Okay, I'm coming, you ready?
No, wait. Hi guys, welcome to another thrift haul. In a moment, Paul is going to join us and he has a surprise. This is just, I'm told, a classic thrift haul. I do have things to haul. Ready? Come on out. Oh my gosh.
Hi everybody, just on my way to the airport. Off to, here, you hold my bag, dear. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness.
What?
What a pleasure to be here.
Tell us about your wares here.
Well, as Jackie said, this is just classic thrift haul. We're gonna do a couple episodes. We always like to mix it up, and this is just your classic thrift haul. So I thought I would mix it up, make it a little extra by showing you my cape that I made for karaoke. So I got this fabric in Santee Alley, which if you're in Los Angeles, this is a place whenever I tell you you have to come to Los Angeles, this is why. So Santee Alley is this place downtown loaded with every possible craft you could ever imagine. Fabric stores, bead store, like the bead stores alone, any bead you would have ever wanted to own in your life is there. And that's where I get all my beads. And they're much cheaper too. My sister has an annual karaoke party and I went this year, it was in March, always in March, and we had a great time and we sing our hearts out and I was like, I need to add a little more bling. And so I found this fabric. I think it was like, ended up being like $18 for all this fabric.
Wow.
And then I'm not a seamstress by any means, but I just did a sleeve here to make, you know, it so it had some structure. And then instead of doing anything with the collar, because I was like, I want other people to wear it too, I just take the fabric and roll it over and it makes it like a little...
But it does look like a collar.
It makes like a coat, right?
It's like a kimono almost.
Yeah. It also is relevant right now because Jackie just taught me how to sew a sequin because I am working on a project. I've always wanted to learn how to make her signs that she makes for Christmas because I think they're so charming and one of a kind and classic and you don't see them anywhere. And so I am making one for my niece and I'm just gonna tease it right now and I'll show you the progress in a future episode. But this is the beginning. My first letter that I cut this felt and then this felt and paired them together. And next we'll be sewing on sequins, which she showed me how to do. And we'll be making her beautiful signs.
You're not gonna say what it is until the end?
No.
Oh,
I give
take
that
guesses.
away.
I'm curious.
Yeah, if you saw an M
and you know what color is into.
You'll see. Can I put some cream on?
That's Aquaphor, like for your lips and stuff.
I thought that was hand cream.
No, it's not hand cream.
My bad.
Okay.
You didn't even say anything about my earrings, by the way.
I was just staring at them.
So these are clip-ons from...
Yeah, where are they from?
So my brother-in-law's sister, so I don't know if that's necessarily a sister-in-law, but my brother-in-law's sister, her name is Rachel, she's fabulous. She knew I was into like all the like the costume jewelry. These are ones I made too.
Oh, they are?
Yep. And
I remember this one from our sale.
This one, yeah, these I found.
That's from London, right?
In London, good memory. And I cannot believe these have not been snatched, but I'm also so glad they haven't because I love them. She knows I'm into these things, and so she brought them to me, and she was like, as long as you promise to not sell them and use them as like maybe in drag or whatever, I was like, never will I sell these. So they were her mom's.
I love them.
They're clip-ons.
Yeah, this is a great...
I mean, it's not really all working together, but isn't that the fun of fashion?
No, it is.
Is it? I don't know. Blue. I was gonna wear the shirt you gave me, and I was like,
that's still a little too much. But
that's a hat on a hat, as they say.
I have a lot of books because Paul has inspired me to look at more books.
What?
Our last sale last year, about a year ago, you kind of focused on books.
Yeah.
And a few other things, but I thought we were a nice balanced booth because we really were two booths.
And we spread our books together, so we let them mingle,
yeah, it was
intertwine.
Like, but it was...
So you had...
Oh, it was like the feud, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
One of us had Betty Davis, one of them had Jones,
right.
so we put them together and kept them fighting.
But you're good at the theming of that.
Thank you, you too.
And we were actually talking about this person earlier today. Thick as Thieves is a store in downtown Palm Springs, and they sell
everything,
an array of curated goods. Beautiful. It smells good. If you go inside, you will want to live there. But
if you're in Palm Springs or you're ever come to Palm Springs, it's your must see.
Yeah.
Go say hi to Sam and or Jeremy.
They're the owners, and they're very young. Honestly, I'm very impressed with everything they've done. They have let us use their space before.
That was our video. You've seen that video, probably, right?
Paul was talking about bringing some books to sell in partnership with them. And so this is one of the books I just got.
Shirley
MacLaine. You have an autograph.
I have an autograph.
Copy.
I brought that.
Not of this
before.
one. Not of this one.
Out on a limb, I think. It's crazy how prolific she is. She's written a lot of books.
She has. You can get there from here. And this is when she was a bit younger, I think.
That's a good one.
That I just got at a Savers.
That's a great one.
I like to go to bookstores on 50% off days, and then I feel like I can get a book for 75 cents or whatever. So this was from a Savers. There you go.
This bag is my found online Violet vintage bag that came with me to Ireland, which we will be talking about in the future. When I got it from eBay, I reached into the pocket. I don't know if it's still in here or not. That'd be so weird if it is.
What is it?
No,
Oh, the inside of the bag is pink.
I know. It's beautiful. You're looking inside my bag.
I was just looking at the lining.
It's just trouble. As I reached into the bag, I was going through and I pulled out a actual full press-on fingernail.
Oh, you sent me a picture. That's so gross.
And I was like, it's kind of a blessing.
I was trying to remember if it was a key.
I was like, when I first pulled it out, I was like, please let this be a press-on and not like just someone's full fingernail, but it wasn't. It was a press-on.
I found like used tissues before in bags. So.
It's the memory that continues on and came with me to Ireland. Hopefully
you did
whoever
bring
had
that
this,
to Ireland.
yes. And I packed all my found goodies in here. I had like glassware in here and stuff, so
I love the color of it.
First thing I want to show is also more in the handmade space. Michael sells these really cool wooden carved like plaques that you can paint and do what you will with. I made 2 other ones for my mom and my sister for Christmas, and I sealed them in epoxy resin. I think I'm gonna do that with this one too, and you'll see why when I show it to you. So this is it right now.
So you painted that?
So I painted this, and you can kind of see all the layers here. It's got like
really
little
pretty.
steps. And what's fun about it is that you can, I took for my sister, I made them all ocean waves because she's very big on the ocean, and it's part of her wellness program that she works on. And so it was all different colors of blue, and then I took beads to sort of replicate seaweed and like layers over here that were like fish and starfish and an anchor with a chain on it, and then this one had sand, and then I sealed it all in resin. Ooh. So it was all like, so it's all like really smooth. And so I want to do that with this too. I'm just not feeling quite sure what those things will be, so I'll show it to you in a future haul when it's done. Cool. I think Michael's might have discontinued them because I've
never seen anything like this.
I bought 3 of them of a different style.
Yeah.
And they...
Did you hang this?
I would.
Did you put that on?
No, that comes with that.
Oh.
So I bought 3 of them of a different style than this, and I was gonna do the same thing, and then I went to Michael's, and these ones were all in the clearance section, and I couldn't find the ones that I had. So,
that's really
hope you
cool.
don't like them too much, unless your Michael still carries them. If you're a person who needs sort of like coloring in the lines painting, that's the way to go, because it gives you ridges and things like that.
I like the colors in this.
Thanks.
Almost like a sunset.
Yeah, depending on how you look at it, it could be so many different things. It could be the mountains, like that. That's totally the mountains.
It is.
Turn around, see what it looks like the other way.
How about this way?
Ooh, that's different too. That's like a cheeseburger now.
It is. This is my favorite part of the cheeseburger, the cheese. Are you ready for this one?
Here we are.
This is my favorite book of this little lot that I got. I found this at Savers as well. It's Dolly.
Oh, did she write a book? No, it's not. Leonore wrote a book about Dolly.
But look at the pink and like the Dolly.
She Dolly.
The pink and the blue. Is this an unauthorized?
It might be.
A lively down-home look at America's favorite country girl.
Here I Come Again. That's one of her songs.
I think
she has her name signed in it. She had something to do with it.
I think that she gave permission here.
It's our motto. Here we come again. Talking about nonsense.
1987.
I used to love paperbacks that had the photos in the middle.
Oh yeah, 9 to 5. That was the movie I was trying to remember.
Odd movie. Have you seen it?
Well, I mean, I was a kid when I saw it, so I don't think it was like...
I always thought it was like, it's a revenge comedy. Half the movie is like long 10 to 15 minute dream sequences where they're all like enacting revenge, but it's not really happening, and they're kind of like, okay, like we get it. So like almost a third of the movie is these weird recreations of like, one of them's like a cowgirl and is chasing him around. I
feel like it's a movie built around her songs, right? Or is it...
No, that's the musical.
Oh, it's a real musical?
They made a musical out of the movie, but the movie...
But her song was 9 to 5.
Her song was in it, and she had the fingernails. She was like nervous.
Yeah.
9 to 5 was the song from the movie, but then they ended up making a musical that she did the songs for as well, on Broadway.
How many Dolly movies are there? There was one called Smoky Mountain. It was a Smoky Mountain Christmas. I'm not talking about her current. She has a, because of Dolly, which she has a Christmas movie, like a current, more contemporary one.
That one's not good.
There's one about, oh my God, have we watched this before?
No, but you talk about it.
We need to watch it because it's about orphans, and she's famous, and someone's trying to kill her or something. And it's your classic Christmas story.
I liked Small Talk. No, let me just... Straight Talk. Small Talk.
We're gonna be alright.
That one I liked. I saw it in the theater. She did The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
Never seen it.
I think Over the Top, the arm wrestling movie with Sylvester Stallone. That's not right.
There's a Michael Madsen movie that she's in.
Really?
Where they're dating, yeah.
Ugh, gross. For her, like that.
Not for
Michael Madsen.
yeah.
He should be so lucky.
Yeah.
This is just a little something that Precious I found.
Oh.
It's a glass bowl, bright purple. I've been very attracted to the color purple this year. Not the film, which is also something that I've been wanting to see, but just the color, purple. Really pretty. I love the intricacies of the work on the side, and it caught my eye, and I have an orange bowl that's similar, so I really was hoping to like do a
I remember you had it at our sale at Thick as Thieves, and I remember how shiny it was.
Yeah, so now this one goes
where'd you get this?
This was Savers in Massachusetts. Savers in Massachusetts is where it's at.
Is it near your...
Yeah, it's very close.
Yeah,
it's like 10 minutes away from my mom's house, so we actually didn't go on this last trip, but we always stop by whenever I'm there, and that's where you got your pineapple and a few other accoutrements in my bag, perhaps.
Oh! I thought of you. I don't know why. I just think of like TV shows and things, and I think, oh, Paul would... 8 is enough.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's...
Oh my god, I didn't know it was based on a book.
Wasn't there a TV show, 8 is Enough, right?
Dick Van Patten.
8 is Enough is the funny, moving account of a father's life with his 8 children. It's a syndicated Washington... He was a columnist, a man with a fascinating career. I know there was a TV show, but I don't know the TV show. I never watched it.
I think it was before our time. So mine, I have books now. This one.
The glass made a noise and nobody touched it. There's a spirit in here. Dressing sexy.
Simple tips for a total look that makes conversation stop and heads turn.
Did I dress sexily today? I'm wearing a hoodie.
Page 67
and
says,
like an undershirt
not
kind of
so
thing.
much.
Oh, it even has like the names of catalogs. You need to show some of these pictures.
This is what you say, avavavoom.
Whoa.
Scandalio.
That is something.
I'll just read something real quick about
cover-ups.
Sweatshirts. Shapeless t-shirts and drawstring tied pants are extremely sexy. Oh, getting hot
I
here?
am dressing sexily right now, you guys.
Drawstrings are a tease in the way of the wrap skirt or the evocative zipper. Parentheses, will she or won't she?
She won't.
Just one pull of the string and voila! And no underwear is necessary. Military dressing, institutional chic like uniforms, and surgeon coats, t-shirts worn as dresses, easy bright minis, ultra full shorts, jumpsuits, locker room chic. This person just started losing their mind with clothing. It's not even making
it's like
a point
a fantasy.
Anymore. Yeah. This is a great book. I mean, some of these come hither looks for women by women. So we're kind of like into this.
Yeah, I think that's great. We have Betty Crocker's Parties for Children.
Oh.
But what I liked about this book was the pink color, but also it's kind of a Barbie font.
That font is fantastic.
Doesn't it look like a Barbie font?
We don't talk enough about fonts, you guys. I know we do, but we do not talk about fonts.
Does it remind you of Barbie? If you just saw this, I wasn't as intrigued about what was inside. I just liked the cover of it.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Oh, look at this. Party Giver's Checklist of Games. I just like the checklist. I don't care what's on it.
That's fun. Oh, I like that.
Look at that. Dog and Bone.
Oh, back when a kid could be a kid.
Yeah.
One of our favorite films of all time. I don't know if you all remember.
Auntie Mame.
No, you gave me Auntie Mame last year. So it's on the bookshelf right behind the camera.
Labyrinth.
Not Labyrinth.
You don't like Labyrinth?
No.
That was one of my favorite movies as a kid. That's why we can't be friends. As kids, we would never have been friends. As kids, we would not have been friends.
I tried it as an adult because I didn't watch it as a kid, and I was like, what's happening? This movie's crazy. But I'd watch it with you.
Thank you.
Another one I would watch with you is...
Dun 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 dun.
Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. It's The Last Crusade.
Oh, that's a good price. $1.99.
Don't show them my secret.
He's gonna sell it for a lot.
Part of me wants to say that if you sat me down on any given day and said you have to watch an Indiana Jones movie, I think this would be the one I would watch. Even though I know Raiders is incredible, Raiders is a little bit slower.
Yeah.
And Last Crusade is just like bam, bada, bam, bam, bam. And then funny, and then also makes you think sometimes, and funny.
They're great movies.
He's handsome. Sean Connery's even like kind of a... Sean Connery's probably like 49 in this.
I did try to watch Dial of Destiny on the airplane. What I liked about it was the sets were real and...
Ish. That train scene, I was like, I'm watching a cartoon.
The digital image of him was like really weird. And
Yeah.
It freaked me out a bit.
Yeah.
Like you can always tell, even as good as AI is, you can always tell that it's not really young Harrison Ford. Yeah, it wasn't great. There were some elements that were good, but the old Indiana Jones.
Oh, sorry.
Well, that's what we need for kids these days. I wish for them, well, world peace, but also that they had old Steven Spielberg movies.
Yeah.
Like these adventure films.
I think that nostalgia that we have for that type of movie has been like turned into something different for them. I don't know what it is for them, but they have so much more content to consume at all times.
We did.
Every way.
I mean, these were in the movie theaters.
Yeah, like there was a time and a place where you could see this, and then you'd have to wait like months to then watch it again at home. And Nick and I were just talking about how like the video store process we were trying to explain to our nephews, and we're like, no, you don't understand. If there was a movie you wanted to see, it came out on video, you'd have to like get to the video store by like 2 o'clock, because by 5, girl, it is gone.
Yeah, they had
they're all gone.
Maybe 2. I didn't even think about that. Like 2 copies of it.
They'd always keep the box of the video on the shelf, and you'd have to go look behind it to see the tape.
I remember that for a while they had beta.
Are you still there? Are you still watching?
Okay, my last.
Smash that subscribe button. That is quite a stretch.
Fonda.
Wow.
Jane Fonda's workout book. Now I actually have the record with the same cover.
It's amazing.
So I would like to pair them together. This was $3.29. There's a little tag there, but look, I mean, really.
Look at that leg lift.
Yeah. Her leotards and her whole thing. Like she really did a lot.
She did. She made fitness sexy.
I feel like it's just basically jazzercise. Jane Fonda jazzercise.
I love jazzercise. I love the idea of it. I've never done it.
Is it still around?
I don't think so.
Our friend Katie was really into it. Like, and I said, oh, my mom used to do it. I can't believe it's still around. She was like, yeah, it's still around. And they would play, they'd play like Sheryl Crow and stuff, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with Sheryl Crow.
There's a lot right with Sheryl Crow.
My next book, it's a little set. They don't go together, but I would pair them together. This is called Mental Telepathy Explained. And of course,
we can read your mind right now. You're bored.
I know what you're thinking. No, I really know what you're thinking.
She does.
I know you're thinking, wow, too bad they put the
that's the Savers thing that drives me crazy.
Perfect. And then I ripped off.
Like they do
I didn't. I gently pulled off the tag.
There's no way of taking them off
the
when
price
they're on.
tag.
I'm getting triggered.
And look what happened. This book has been around since the 60s.
They are. Listen,
and it was only in this past year that I ruined it.
Listen, I'm gonna do this right now. You ready? Hey Savers, relax with the stickers. Relax. It's enough.
Look at this table of contents. I'm sorry. Is this a Wes Anderson movie?
Wait, can I see? Oh wow,
yeah,
that is a Wes Anderson movie. And now the book
1957.
Is like,
if you want to learn how to telepathically,
I just don't understand why they'd be so big and so sticky.
Look at that.
I'm gonna learn how to read minds.
And this is by the person's name is Hereward Carrington. H-E-R-E Ward Carrington. If that isn't a name that you want to trust, then I don't know who you want to trust.
Onward we go.
One more?
Stay with us. Sure.
Just because you're bored doesn't mean everyone else is. You're acting very rude right now. Deep meditation. This book is about deeply meditating. And it's by Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, who I believe was the Beatles' yogi. So I think this is the classic meditation book. Yeah, Los Angeles, California. Look at that.
Is there anything to share from that?
I'm gonna share with you a meditation. Close your eyes. Lord.
Oh, I have one more book. And this is a name that I also talked about today at Thick as Thieves, and a book that I talked about having. Dale Carnegie's. I thought it was How to Make People Like You, that book, but it's not. It's the How to Develop Self-Confidence and Influence People by Public Speaking.
That's a great looking book.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, this in their store would be...
Look at the yeah. What do you call this?
We call it the edge, maybe.
The edge of the book.
Yeah. Anyone that wants to become more persuasive needs to read about how to become more persuasive, because it doesn't come naturally to a lot of people, including myself.
But you're persuading me otherwise right now.
There you go. But persuasion is all about, I think, speaking with intent, which I do try to work on, is like not speaking... Girl, I didn't interrupt your meditation. Dale Carnegie was the master of it, and a lot of people swear by how to win friends and influence
And
people.
I actually have that book, so.
This is a primer to be more
Influential.
sure. Okay, anyway, you could probably cut out a few of these.
I got this the other day, and it is a tiny brown bag. On this side, it just looks like a brown bag. On this side, it says...
Ooh, now we got them. They're back.
Cheap things.
That's awesome.
This guy, isn't that cute?
That's not.
Cheap stuff. It says cheap stuff in different colors. It's a teeny tiny.
That's adorable.
Isn't that so cute? I think that would do well at a sale here.
That's really, really cute.
I can imagine selling that in the vintage market. And inside it has a tethered
Ooh!
It
See, now
says
you got them.
change.
Now
See?
you got them. You saved
Look.
the best for last. That was smart. That bag is darling.
This was $3 from a
I could see you bringing home, like,
Lutheran thrift store.
you have your bouquet of flowers sticking out. Your
Baguette,
bag of,
tiny baguette.
A tiny baguette. I was going to go for gummy bears. Gummy bears,
Prosecco.
a baguette, Prosecco, and flowers.
And cheese.
So I got a whole bunch of jewelry recently. Some from Savers, some from Ireland, which I will be talking about more in the future.
Wow.
So this one is this beautiful, fun, long strand.
I like that color.
This one came from Ireland. And I love bringing back anything from a foreign country. Because you just think about, like, the lovely, fun woman that wore this out to her cocktail parties, and now it gets to have a new life here.
I like the noise that it makes.
I know. Similarly, this is one that I found in Boston, and I kind of think that they would pair interestingly together. This one's also, like, pink and quirky and different. Like, if you threw both of these on.
I like it.
I've already showed this one, but I'm going to show it again because I freaking love it. This was from Ireland as well. A really kind of cool 3-strand necklace where each of the chains kind of intertwines, entangles.
I love that.
Love that. This one is just like, I want to do something with, I hate the thread on it, but I love this pendant. I just thought it was really pretty and different and interesting, and it actually more inspired me to do stuff like this with glass. These two are my faves. So this one was from Ireland, and this purple, again, purple coming back. Then the weight of these beads,
and
feel the
also
weight.
that you can, I feel like this is from the 70s maybe?
Yeah.
I have seen
Yeah, there you
beads
go.
that are this tone, or you can see through them.
Yeah, I think it's
But
okay.
I've not seen this color.
No, and like it's got that way it hits the light.
It's so pretty.
And then wait till you feel the weight of this one. This one I really
Love it.
adore.
Ooh, that's like crystal-y.
Isn't that so cool?
Those are neat.
I really love this one. And like this is why I'm starting to find more jewelry now where I'm like, oh, I want to keep these and like present and like do more with them as I thought this year I was like, oh, can you
Are
imagine?
they glass?
I think they might be.
Because they're cold.
I actually did spend a lot on this one. I think I spent like $15 on this. I had this idea this year that I want to start looking for more necklaces like this. And then when I have enough, imagine taking them. Take the pink one, please. Unclasp it, if you will, darling.
here.
Thank you. We're ending on a big thing here. You're gonna like this. Please hand me either the loop or the clasp. Okay. I will take the clasp of this one and do this.
Ooh.
And then what we do is we get a Christmas tree. And we garland the tree
Oh
with
my
necklaces.
gosh.
Wouldn't that be so cool? Can you
That would be so
imagine?
cute.
A garland that is just ever changing with these beautiful different shapes and
Yes.
things. So I am now committing, actually, I'm not selling any of these, but I'm gonna if you find necklaces that are bright and fun and fancy,
That would be beautiful.
pull them
on a tree.
aside. Yes, I found you is my Instagram. Just say hello. I'm happy to pay for them if you find them in your stores and they're bright. I like bright and
Yeah.
chunky and feel different. You see what I'm wearing. And that will
is
be my
it.
mission for this
I
year
like
is to
that.
collect as many as I can and
I
then
like
next
it.
year strand a beautiful tree with all these necklaces. Wouldn't that be so cool?
Yeah, it's like a rainbow.
You heard it here first. I'm gonna commit to
There
it.
you go.
Anyway, that's
Love
what I
them.
got.
That is all for this very long haul.
But you know what?
Thank
We're
you
just
for-
happy to spend time with
Yeah,
you.
we're just happy to be in Palm Springs together,
Yes.
and we're happy that you're here with us. So thank you for joining us. More to come.
And comment below and just say hi, because we love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
I filled mine with a little bit of water on the top.
Oh, that's lovely.